Rant and Rave. Let's first talk about the NFL draft and get a grade on how the Falcons did over the last weekend with the NFL draft. Tucker, what do you think?
I'll give them, we'll start, I'll give them a B overall. I like the pick with Takaris McKinley there with the first pick, but the third pick, the third round pick should have been a guard. I know they went with another LSU kid there, but they ended up losing out on a bunch of guards and getting one that's not very great. Then I'll drop them to B- for taking a tight end with the last pick. Why do you need another tight end?
That was stupid. Well, you know what? Since you gave a B-, I'm going to give him a C. And I'm a little skeptical of being a low grader with the Falcons because we probably would have said the same thing last year if we were doing this award-winning segment. But, you know, they turned out a great draft last year. Yeah. And in a way, you have to trust Dan Quinn, but I don't get it. I don't get the kid from LSU either. That's a carbon copy of Deion Jones. Why would you do that? And, yeah, I think you needed a guard in the second round, as you said. I think it's to be determined. We'll see if McKinley's okay. I'm not sure about him. He seems like a carbon copy of Vic Beasley, but a part of me wants to trust Dan Quinn and company, and then a part of me remembers they lost the Super Bowl after being up by 25 points. I can't get past that. All right, how about this? Who will win the next championship in the city of Macon? Congratulations to the Mayhem, who won, of course, the other day. You know what? I'm going to say the Mayhem because I asked this question wondering if we would have a baseball team in the future. I hope not. I hope they don't spend $2 million to clean up that old stadium for a team that is not affiliated with a major league team. That would be stupid. Can you hear me, City of Macon? So you know what? Maybe something good for Mercer. That would be nice. But you know what? The Mayhem was so good, they may win again next year, Tucker.
You're right, and they'll be here next year for sure, so they have a shot. The owner said at the celebration, our goal is to win another one. No team has ever in the SPHL done that back-to-back. I'll go with the Mayhem just because Mercer, yeah, well,
not professional.
Professional, yeah, Mayhem. We don't have a baseball team.
I know.
Never going to have a football team, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't need a basketball team again, that's for sure. So let's go with the Mayhem. All right, finally, speaking of basketball, how about Dwight Howard? He was mad the other day after the Hawks got eliminated because he didn't play a whole lot. You know, he may not fit the system perfectly, but that's their fault for bringing him in if they didn't think he fit the system. They brought him in anyway. He should have played more. I don't even know why some other players were on the bench. Why was Cephalosha on the bench there at the end of the ball game? They needed some defense in the backcourt against Washington. So there were questions there. I think Dwight Howard deserves to be angry. Some people may criticize him saying, well, here goes Dwight Howard again. But it's good to see a little passion of someone who wanted to be playing at the end of the ball game and was not.
I'm one of the people who's going to criticize him. I mean, it takes two to tango. He agreed to come to Atlanta knowing it is a team-oriented system, and for him to come out to the media and complain about how he's being treated, you know it's been going on all season. Budenholzer's been coaching pro longer than you've been playing pro. Do what he says. Deal with it.
Wow. How about that? Tucker's getting militaristic about the NBA all of a sudden. All right.
Had to.
There you go. There's our Rant and Rave for this week.